Hello. Whoa. Finally back late to the party, but still. I'm just moving it. Oh, it's soft. Eh. Oops. Oh wait, never mind, I didn't skip it. Oh wait, I did. Did I? This time I'm gonna do the puzzle real good. This time I'm not having trouble streaming. This time it's gonna be perfect. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open.
What the?
And also I'm gonna start the game in novel mode instead of, the other one. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. I didn't click anything. Rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself grasping at empty air. Is it on auto? I'm not gonna click. Is it on auto? Okay, it's not.
What? Whoa!
Oof. Suddenly you're in a bunk bed. Not what I would want to do. Damn. I'm not funny yet tonight.
Ouch! God damn it! What the hell?
Ouch! God damn it. God. What the hell? That was my read. Let me know if you think it was better. Oh wait. Novel. A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. Junpei had fallen, apparently, from the topmost bunk.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt.
Yep. His shoulder hurt, his knee hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt. He was getting old. He could feel the bump forming on his forehead, where he'd slammed it against the low ceiling.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head.
Oh no.
No, wait. That's not it.
At first he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was just another effect of his rude awakening, but as he looked around, he realized it was real. The whole room was shaking.
An earthquake? But it's shaking too fast for that.
Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake.
Anyway.
Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. His balance regained, he finally took his first good look around the room. Memories, and muttered to himself.
Where am I?
His pain momentarily forgotten in the face of the— I didn't click anything! Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings. I'm struggling to get my bearings straight. Hey. Geography joke. Thank you. I just remembered that, the Titanic didn't actually go through there. Not a lot of ships did, because New York was the main harbor, and that's on the other side of the country. I'm really not firing on any cylinders tonight. Is it because it's late? What's wrong with me? Is it because I'm bleeding profusely? What is this?
Wait, it
Oh wait,
stopped?
then as suddenly as they had begun, the tremors ceased. Whoops, I forgot to read. A cold silence fell over the room. From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking.
What's that sound?
Goober, probably. Metal goober. In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin that they were little more than blankets. Ouchie. I love my thick, beautiful, soft mattress. It's new, and it's wonderful, and it's nice and soft, and if I get in it, I'll go to sleep. On the other side of the room was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the beds was a slightly dirty iron door. Ew.
That's...
The first thing Junpei noticed about the door was the number roughly emblazoned across it. On the surface of the door, in red paint, someone had written 5.
5.
$5.
What's this 5 mean?
$5 death game. Suspicious and still utterly confused, Junpei approached the door, slowly. Standing, at last, in front of the door, Junpei grabbed hold of the L-shaped handle. A push yielded no movement, and a pull the same result.
It won't open.
It didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved. The handle wouldn't budge. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
Those little octopuses. And little, Why was my brain saying Nintendo DS? It looks like something. It looks like the gas cannon Among Us. This looks like the thing in the cargo hold in Among Us when you're filling up the gas canister. And these are little octopuses. Octopi, I know, but I'm being stupid on purpose. Junpei knocked hard on the door.
Hey,
Excuse me?
Hello? Is anyone there?
What if someone said occupied on the other side? Like the only door out of here is the door to the bathroom.
Open the door!
That'd be scary. What if there's no exit from the bathroom? Very crunchy. There was no response, but for the crunchy knocking. Junpei threw his left fist into the door and stopped.
Huh? What the hell is this?
He wasn't really sure what else to say. 5. On the left wrist was a bracelet of a sort he'd never seen before. In the center was a large LCD display. It's just a smartwatch, bro.
A watch? It doesn't look like one.
Yes, it does.
5.
$5.
That's the same as the door.
$5 watch. True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what that might mean. All he knew was that it was strange, and new, and he wanted it off. Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove a watch, but...
What? How do I take this off?
The other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, nothing. He sighed and flipped the thing back over. There were a number of rivets around the rim of the face. Perhaps...
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
He pushed them, but nothing happened. On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting... I saw the D, I saw the J, and then I saw the D, and then I... On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting date or time, but on this bracelet, they did nothing.
Nothing. Damn.
The
Guess I'll have
toggles,
to force it off.
they do nothing. Force your way, young man. Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However, I would rate that effort noise as sounds like an effort noise and not like something else.
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
A steel ring ran from the face, around Junpei's wrist, and back in to the face. A steel ring ran from the face, around Junpei's wrist, and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off any time in the near future. I can pull off a steel ring.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. I almost said that out of order, but I corrected it. Still wouldn't be good enough for professional. Still wouldn't be good enough for a professional, but hey, I'm not a professional. The pro in my name is short for Promacos, which is my last name. Frustration and desperation. Oh wait, I already said that. See, this is why I'm not a pro. So much was happening and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode. Hang on, I'm putting lotion on because it's dry out. Even though it's wet out, it's dry out because it's winter. Yes, hell is in the northern hemisphere. Brazilians may be shocked to realize. Well, at least wet hell's in the northern hemisphere. Excuse me.
Where am I?
Excuse me, where are you, huh?
Why the hell am I here?
I ask that myself
Why?
every day. Me too.
What the hell happened to me?
Yeah, it's...
My head.
Pain bloomed. Kimi yo ippai san sage yo kimi to ma tomankai. I said the wrong part. Pain bulu 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 mid. But he did his best to shake it off. He raised his head.
Huh.
It was at that moment he noticed the window. Look out the window. There's a window. The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
You just figured it out? Junpei walked slowly towards the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness.
I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside.
Junpei squinted, trying to see something. Anything. It was at that moment. You wished it's not dark outside, it's about to be dark inside.
Huh?
Eh.
What the? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What if, like, a head came out?
What the hell is going on here?
That'd be some Ruby Quest stuff. This is much worse, though. Well, actually, it's not. I think a malicious head coming out of the window would be much worse than water. Skibbity window. I'm so old. Oh no, water! A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment Junpei stared at it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not that this isn't an exciting situation. It's just that I am sleepy. Then the window burst, and water began to pour into the room. My sleepy takes priority over my danger all the time.
What the hell? God damn it!
Good reaction. Junpei yelled and spun around. His feet slipping on the water already coming through the window, he ran for the door. It's puzzle time, buddy.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there?
Nope, it's puzzle time.
Come on, if you're there, say something!
It's puzzle time, young man! I don't know why I sound like this, but you asked me to say something. And I'm not here anymore. There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. Uh-oh. It was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly towards his knees. Looks like it's already knee deep, but whoa.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Time to seek a way out. Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. Ade. Seek a way out again. I can do it this time. I know what to do. The notes got in red and in blue. Yep. A bulletin board. There's nothing on it. Picture frame. An old picture frame. It's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Well then, we know what we gotta do. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden on the sink. This is the only drain in the room. There's a towel next to the sink. Will not help me. Too wet. It just keeps pouring through the window. But it will not drown me yet. Because I can take like half an hour. It gets stuck on the first puzzle in the game. And it won't matter. It's like a waterfall. And I won't go chasing it. That's a reference not from before my time, but before most of our times. I don't think shoving something in the window is going to stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I need to seek a way out. I have to figure this out. I have to figure a seek way out. No. Okay, I know. There's a pair of simple chairs next to the table. I was already up to the chair. The door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. Well, that solves the mystery of whether or not this stove has been used before. What's this? It looks red. Well, a screwdriver got those screws off easily enough. And here's the picture. Oh. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So someone wrote a bunch of numbers and symbols in the back of this picture, huh? The dice, it's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. Hold on. This is what I was having trouble figuring out, right? Okay. This is the middle bunk of the bunk bed. Keep looking till the cows come home. All I'm gonna find up here is that pillow. Damn it! Is there anything else I can use? There's a blue briefcase on top of the bed. Okay. Pipe at the other end of the bed. There's nothing up top. Okay. Alright. It's just like the blue briefcase. Yep, there's a lock on this one too, and it's not opening. Okay. There's some hangers on the pole. You ready? Don't close that, I'll need to come back to it. All I can see from down here is the underside of the top bunk. It's pretty high up there. Look at that. Oh, hey! Alright, key. Awesome.
Oh. Should probably hold on to this key.
Is this where he has a flashback? Junpei grabbed the key and shoved it into his pocket. He intended to leave immediately, but something stopped him. Time to have a flashback. His reflection stared back at him from the mirror. No, it didn't. But he had scarcely recognized himself. Because he was a vampire now. Okay, never mind.
What's up with my face?
His confusion was well justified.
I look like a zombie.
You've been out for a year. You aged a year. His face was drawn and pale, and the dark circles under his eyes made him look as though he were nearly dead.
Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work, headed back to my apartment, and...
Now is not the time, I think. Even as he said it, something in his mind opened, and a memory bobbed to the surface. That's what his body's going to be doing if he keeps flashbacking in the middle of, you know, death. Looks in the handsome face in the mirror. Ew, I look gross. Well, he does have... I didn't mean for you to go forward. But you could see he does have some lines. Hi, Perry.
Not like anyone will respond.
How lonely. It was past midnight when he came home. Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened the door to apartment 201. Inside was his apartment. A small one-room that ran him about $630 a month. Yeesh! Must be in Tokyo. He moved into it when he entered college, and so far he'd been there 3 years and 7 months. How very lonely. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. Oh. Fluorescent lights on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if waking from a deep slumber. Damn, if I came home and my window was open, I'd be like freaking out. But then again, it's just girly things. I mean, I could take care of it, obviously, but the feminine urge to freak out when you find your windows open when you get home. But I think a lot of guys would also be like, what the hell? And a lot of non-binary people, too. I think Junpei might be special. Yeah, I think Junpei might be not like other girls here. Their cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he'd left it. You left the window open? The magazines piled up in the corner. The textbooks collecting dust. The CD cases covering the floor. You should sell those textbooks. The jeans and t-shirt he'd worn the day before had been tossed onto the floor. Do your laundry. There was one thing that didn't belong, however.
Huh? A breeze.
The window has been open the entire time. Did you not see it? That was the only thing we could see. The white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the cold wind.
Huh. That's weird. Did I leave that open?
He's just like, that's weird. Yeah, he's special. Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around.
Everything looks okay.
Oh.
I must have forgotten to close it.
Just shrug. Buddy. He closed the window. Then it happened. Oh, that's nightmare time. That's a nightmare and a half. You see, that's what you don't want. Junpei turned and found himself face to mask with a man dressed all in black. The man wore a deep hood and a bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden.
Who are...
Suddenly he couldn't finish. Junpei tried to yell, but all he could manage was a strangled croak.
I can't...
I'm sure this open window I left open is fine and nothing bad'll happen. I couldn't breathe because I was drinking just then. Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs like a discarded puppet. Too late, he noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object, shaped distressingly like a grenade, sat the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. The smoke had grown so thick the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. He could feel his mind begin to fade as well. White haze that was not the smoke creeping into the edges of his vision.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
Thanks, buddy. A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh, and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on.
You are going to participate in a game.
Probably distorted in every way it could be.
The numbery game.
The numbery
It is
game.
a game where you will put your life on the line.
A squid game. That was the last thing Junpei remembered. The white smoke overpowered him. The masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask.
This is a great time to remember all that.
That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him...
Ground his teeth in frustration and strained to remember anything about his attacker's figure.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak.
Just who was that?
Looks slightly smaller than Junpei.
They said, you have been chosen.
What it might mean. That was beyond him. News glisten about a suspiciously open window. Next time call the cops, you brave, dumb protagonist. He might not have had time. He might not have had any time to call the cops because the grenade was probably already on the floor and the intruder was already in his house.
What the hell
Normally
is
you're
going
pretty
on?
smart. Like
Why
later in the
me?
game, you're a pretty smart guy, Junpei. There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
You are going to participate in a game.
I love
The
games.
numbery game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
What's a no-no game? That sounds
No-no
bad.
game. Huh. What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Well, I wouldn't stay in place at all. I'd be sprinting out of there. Yeah, but that Mr. Gas Mask might block the door. I forgot that I didn't fix the text. Can I take a break to try? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. We're enabling emotes. Okay. Okay. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay. Hmm. Can you type something? Not that I think I fixed anything, but, okay, wait for it to show up. Wait for it to show up. You're gonna show up? Well, now it's just not showing up. Oh no. Nah, come on, dude. Oh, Perry, what did you do? What did I do? Hold on there. Okay, alright, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, never mind. Disabling custom code. My mute, my mute. What does that mean? Very confused. Oh, I might have, okay. Right, okay, yeah, I do have a mute. It's still very squished. Yeah, hang on. I'm about to mute, and then I'll ask, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, brother, okay, hang on. You can? Oh, God. What do you... Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. That's bad. Well, I'll look up... Hang on. Streamlabs help, and I will look it up, and I will consult it after stream. This isn't... I switched to Streamlabs for a better experience. Yeah, it's been nothing but trouble. What the hell is a Streamlabs anyway? God damn it. Okay. With a yell, I drove my fist into the desk, not the mic. I wouldn't do that. Dang it. Change is not always bad, it's just this time I made a bad change. Well, I can reach this bunk, might as well look through it. Huh, damn, nothing here. What do you mean nothing here? I thought there was something there. I looked at the walkthrough when I took an hour on this the last time. And it... Okay. Oh, there it was. Memo from bed. Okay. Okay, well. Well, I get it now. Let's stick that red key in there. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything. Well, alright, I take that back. I guess I move the dial now. Turn the key, pop it open, give it a shot. Operation instructions. Yep. I need to restart. Sorry, I need to go back. Damn it! I didn't even press anything. I know. No. Okay, yeah. Okay. This is red. Yeah, speedrun strats. Okay. It's... Oh, okay. I can see... So, it's 7, 4, 8, 5. 7, 4, 2. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 8, 5. Yes! I unlocked it! It's opening. Stack of key cards. These look like key cards. There's a number on each one. 1, 2, 3. One of my favorite morning Musume songs. More keyhole. Can open the briefcase. I need to fill it up with a key. Okay, the red key will not do, clearly. Okay. What? The red key. I forgot about the blue key. Where are the blue key? There's sort of little slots outside on the side of this thing. Looks like it's about the same width as those cards I found a little earlier. Maybe I can slide them through here? Let me tell you, last time I did this, it was not a speed run. I took like an hour because I didn't look thoroughly enough. 5, huh? What does that mean? What is 5? What are numbers? Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, let's see if there's anything in here. Oh, looks like there is. A key? Yeah, there's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd. Whee! Oh, I wish I was just trying to look uncool. Because it was really uncool and I felt really dumb. Alright, let's see what happens if I put this blue key in the keyhole and nothing. Guess I'm gonna need a code for the dial. Right, I don't have it. I know. Yeah, I know. I have many things. Okay, so 0, 2, 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3. Okay. I do. 2. There we go. Alright, let's see if these numbers work. I drew the key. And hey, it looks like it's working. Yes! Alright, let's open it up. Yes! It opened! Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file. Let's see what's in this file. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. We get it. The digital root of 6, 7, 8 would be 13 plus 8 equals 21. Which is 3. Yay! Therefore, the digital root of 678 is 3. Digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 3 plus 10. 1. Yeah! Therefore, the digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1. I see, so I just keep adding numbers until I get a single-digit number. Oh, look, there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, and a calculator, and a stack of key cards, huh? This is all too perfect. Looks like some key cards. There's a number written on each card. 6, 7, 8. Does that mean something? Oh. New materials have been added to the screen. Yep. Cards with numbers on them. Pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide these cards and see if they work. And... Huh? It's not working. Why? Damn it! No. No, that's right. I still have cards I haven't used. Damn it! Not again! There aren't any more cards in here. Only got one other hint. Of course! The files! That file said something about a digital root. Digital root. Digital root, huh? What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get a digital root of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Oh, whatever, it's worth a shot. Let's see if this works. Just slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 through the reader. Operating instructions. Click 3 cards to select them. Yep. Yep. Oh, never mind. Brain thinky. Brain think. 8 plus 2 is 10. Oh no. I don't have a 4. I'm out! I'm free! Alright, I think this is gonna work. There we go, that's a new noise. Did it just unlock? Well, the light was red and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. I'm free! I'm out! No door in and out of this room is my super device. Yep, and I'm leaving. Thank you. Yay! I sought a way out and I weighed out it. And it took a fraction of the time it took the first time because I looked thoroughly. What is going on in here? Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall.
Ow!
The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine. Baby, beat it up inside. And he only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall.
My head! Wait, is it over?
No.
Ooh, that felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
Junpei struggled to his feet in the still rushing water.
Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway?
The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It flowed quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs. Oh. Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of the short staircase.
A door. Another door. Damn this water. God, let me go.
It's called swimming. Junpei leapt up the stairs straight for the door.
Oh, yes. It opened.
Excuse me. The door burst open and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What? What the hell?
You could say, wow. His voice trailed off, and all I could do was stare. A polished floor stretched up before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s.
This is the inside of a ship?
And the music is so spooky. Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Well...
The water quickly filling in the hallway behind him suggested that, yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved toward the stairs.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell? A wave? Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran towards the tremendous staircase in front of him. Blur line!
C-deck! B-deck! Hurry! Hurry!
As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A-deck's next!
He took the stairs two at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself, just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead.
What?
People! Oh! Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye.
People!
He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him. And on the right side, 2 more staring and 1 not looking at him. What's Snake so shocked about? Like, oh wait, never mind. He's not quite shocked. He's like, wait, why'd you stop?
A lot of people.
All told, there were 7 of them. Just though they'd been on their way down the stairs. They'd stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide except for that one guy. He'd done the same, of course, and now they stood there staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on the next step in the middle of a stride. Who were these people? This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again.
I guess it's another one of us.
Oops, sorry.
A dancer?
The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious jewelry a little more.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and toward the doors behind him.
Okay then.
The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. Hey, Junpei, mind on the danger. But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman.
Silver hair?
And whatever this all is.
Huh?
Silver, you are not Silver, the Hedgehog, or Twisted Wonderland. The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering.
One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. That's calm and without fear? Looks intense and without calm. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough that he passed for Junpei to see wisps of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Got him. He's not that elderly. Next to speak to Junpei was the girl with pink hair and a high voice.
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as though he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help but feeling he was noble and dignified somehow. He's a toreador or something. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
That's 9 of us then. All of the cards are in hand.
What does that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with the pink hair rushed past him.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on?
What is
An old
going on?
man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
And there's a big guy and a little freak. He turned just in time to see 2 more people running toward him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. And the other was a veritable mountain of a man. Scintillating conversation. Ehehe to you too.
Ah,
The scrawny one scuttled past Junpei as though we were running for something.
what's that all about?
I think you communicated. I think there was chemistry.
What the hell are you just standing there for?
What kind of language was that? Why were you snorting and grunting at each other? Do you guys know something that I
Did you
don't?
hear him?
No. Well, yeah, I heard him. He said hee and yeah, I just repeated what he said.
Doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way. Thrown off balance by the man and recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other seven had been running toward.
Hey man, that was dangerous.
Huh?
There were two pairs of large iron doors set into the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy, and each had handles jutting from them. Oh yeah, Junpei tried to communicate in that language with Mountain too, but Mountain just does not speak like Bird's Nest does. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. The door on the right,
And this one says
or 9 if your handwriting is real funky.
5.
Or S if your handwriting is real funky, but that's not a number. Those are not the same numbers. Silver the Hedgehog. The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver the Hedgehog was mumbling to himself.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh?
No. With an arched eyebrow, the Lion looked over at Silver.
My cell was the same. A number upon the door.
You were in jail?
I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspect with the rest of you.
I think this music doesn't fit well with you when your hands in your pockets. It was as though the floodgates had been opened. They all began to talk at once.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
So it became clear that each of them had woken in a room with a locked door and solved a puzzle to escape. It all ended up in the same room. Your teeth are not well. They're very round. Almost as though they'd all been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, Silver was already running. He's pretty
Open!
fast because he's a
Damn it!
hedgehog. He grabbed hold of the door labeled 5 and pulled. However,
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
a straight F-bomb.
Out of my way!
The Mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. Ah! Oh. Flew like 50 feet. His path cleared, he took a few steps back, then threw himself at the door. Oh, once, twice, thrice, quatrice. You gotta do it twice since I said it. Yeah, you did, okay. Twice and size. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. The Mountain threw himself at the door again.
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way.
Junpei turned toward door 4. Next to the door on the wall was a small box,
This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier.
except less edgy.
So that means this door is probably locked too.
Looks like Umineko.
But still...
You have to check. Junpei grabbed a handle and threw all of his weight onto it. Junpei, if Mountain can't move it, neither can you. It was locked as tight as the door next to it, and as he'd suspected. Junpei punched the door. It did not respond.
Are there any other doors?
He barely finished the thought when the C-deck plate he'd passed on his way up sprang, unbidden, into his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran toward the stairs. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. A beautiful girl, It was a girl. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he'd met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she'd seen him before as well.
Huh?
They communicated, without saying a word other than quote-unquote communicating. Junpei walked slowly towards her. She didn't move. It was almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. I ruined the moment, just like the boat. The quake caught the girl unprepared and she fell.
Watch out!
Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought.
Oh.
Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own.
Yeah.
He was flat on his back, and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did, and her face suggested she hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. She can talk with birds' nests too. They can have conversations that sound really weird. For a moment, that seemed to stretch for a very long time. They stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at walls and ceilings, but eventually that faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy. Jumpy. Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
Well, she was a little... She grew up... She grew up very well. Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki. She and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They'd gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. You could feel the warmth of her face. Hey, buddy? Buddy? Feelings he thought long forgotten began to work their way to the surface. Buddy! He could feel his face heating up. At that moment... Don't do that at this time. A speaker crackled to life and a cold, eerie voice filled the room. My heart.
What?
What's that voice?
They hurriedly untangled themselves from one another and struggled to their feet. Their 7 companions had heard the voice as well, and many of their faces had gone pale. They looked around frantically, desperate to locate the source of the voice. At last they found it. The speaker set in the ceiling. Hi, Zero. I was never into Vampire Knight, but I guess I would have supported you in the Kaname vs. Zero girl war because you're not Yuki's brother or grandpa. You're just a guy. The voice was harsh, obscured occasionally by the crackle of static.
This is...
Junpei recognized it. How could he have forgotten it?
That guy in the gas mask! Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Old man does kind of look like a cat when he has that, stance. Oh. The nunnery game. It is a game where you maintain your chastity and don't leave.
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
The hell's a nun? The voice continued, implacable, implacable.
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
I can't think of anything funny for it to be. A gun. That is the rule. That is the only rule. Have fun. Bye. The rest of them reached into their own pockets and pulled out similar slips of paper. Junpei followed suit and dug into the pockets of his pants. I didn't read the pockets at first. My brain said he dug into his pants. Don't do that. He felt the telltale crumple of paper, slightly damp from his earlier idea.
Hey, I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
Pants digging. Very rude to do in public. His request had been delivered to Junpei, who, after a short moment of surprise, did as he was asked.
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the Numbered Doors.
Wonderful name.
The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess.
What if they didn't pull this? What if they pulled that out of their pockets before they got here, and they're like, what are they talking about? Oh!
Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through.
Yeah.
There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass. All those who
we
enter.
all know this already. We've
So
seen this song and dance. Oh,
The
wait.
purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive.
No one noticed. Yeah, I'd automatically noticed my pockets were weird.
It is hidden.
I only
but
don't
an
notice
exit
when it's
can be
launder
found.
time.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
That could be a 9 if you're squinting. I was about to say that's my birthday, but it's not. I don't know anyone with that birthday. I guess it's the Titanic's opposite of birthday. There are 9 of you. There are 9 doors. There are 9 hours. Pretty cool, huh? That's pretty poetic. The voice finished, and the speaker went silent.
I hear a bell. I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
Must be the clock.
It's the clock telling us the time.
Everyone had their eyes on the antique clock embedded in the wall. 7, 8, 9. The sound of the 9th bell faded away. The 10th never came.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
No, it's it's 11:35.
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything
It's
when I tried looking out
11:35.
the window earlier. It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
My brain was like, it's 8 a.m., but I forgot about 12 o'clock, and then it resets. Who came up with the idea to base everything around 12s? I should know, but I don't pay attention to numbers. The speaker went silent and did not speak again.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
That guy won't stop shouting.
Oh, ancient Egyptians, yeah, probably. Wait, I remember. It was my boys in Rome. The Julian calendar. Well, I don't know who made the 12-hour clock, but I know apparently Rome's calendar before then was worse. Julius Caesar. It's Julius Caesar's fault that there's 12 months in a year. Unless you know something about ancient Egypt that I don't. Me being a war, Civil War specifically mostly, Rome is my favorite. the Roman Empire, the Roman Republic. My sweet little baby who could not hold themselves together. Perhaps. Probably. But I do know that Mr. Caesar normalized the 12 months. And that's why it's called July. I was gonna say let's call it a collaboration between them, but ancient Egypt was a long time. It's probably, if it's ancient Egypt, it's probably a long time before Rome.
And the others.
Face palm. Why can't I hold all this air? Why can't I hold all this hair? Yeah, I met him personally, of course I did. It was pretty sick, like, he was real good at, he did that, I was watching him with the Vercingetorix stuff, and I was like, this is a sticky situation, but I know that Caesar is, like, clever enough to get out of it, and I was like, but I did not see build a wall and then build another wall around it coming. I did not see that coming. I don't think Caesar saw getting stabbed by everybody coming either, but like, oh yeah, I did. Except for the ones I didn't want to meet. And I know they're all war figures, but like there were some that I'm like, no. Like, if they really think about me a lot, I will, like, manifest. Darius the Great was a cool dude. Yeah, because I don't like the drones and the automatic weapons. It's not fun anymore. I miss swords. I miss arrows. It's just started being sad. I hope God calls for the end of the world soon, because I'm getting so tired of having to think about, like, this. Because when I come out, I'm going to be like, surprise, guns don't work on me. If you want to defend yourselves, use swords. Not that that's going to work much better, but it will make me feel better. Just like, make your last hours fun. Make my last and first hours fun. No, yeah. Yeah. And like, they're not gonna do that because they don't care about fun, they just want to kill people. They're like, no, I'm not going back to swords. I have ICBMs. I have a nuclear missile. And I'm like, play Metal Gear Solid and you won't have a nuclear missile anymore. And they're like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And this is a metaphorical conversation. But, yeah. What's really sadistic? What did I sneak in? Sorry, my brain is real slow. Is it 'cause I said ICBM, which sounds like IC bowel movement? Yeah. I mean, I am who I am. I forgot that I said that, but that is that I am who I am, and I am what I am. And like it used to mean something, but now it's just gun. A fight used to be mano a mano. Sword to sword. There was more to it. It was a beautiful thing, and now it's just civilians of the enemy nation calling a drone strike. Boo. Don't involve civilians in the first place. I mean, in my ideal world, there would be no civilians, but since there are civilians, don't involve them.
I have way too many questions.
Yeah, me too, Junpei.
Who is Zero?
He was in Vampire Knight. He's the silver-haired one.
Nonary game. What's it for?
Stream is down! Are you kidding me? Oh. I'm quitting Streamlabs. I'm quitting. Streamlabs, you tried, but you failed. And I don't... This is... No. Why was Twitch Studio so much simpler and better? Ay, ay, ay. Ah. What is this? Also, what is your interface? Why is this? Why? Why can't I adjust it freely? Why is it why can't I make it longer? Why is this the whole... What is all that? Why aren't I muted? Why can he hear me? I'm supposed to be muted. He can hear me right now. Tell him he can hear me. Father balls. Yeah, I thought this would level up my streaming game, but it's just making it worse. It says I have 0 viewers.
Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or...
Is the creator of Streamlabs just a messed up nutjob doing this to mess with me? Stream down. You're a ghost. Oh, okay, now I got 2 viewers. You cloned yourself.
Why pick me to be part of this insane game?
Why is this happening?
And the others? Why are these 8 people here?
I feel like I'm in an insane game
And the
too.
most confusing of them all.
Oh, accidental cloning? I'm not gonna question it.
Why is Akane here? I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Why now? Coincidence?
Why boner?
No. There's no way. There has to be a reason.
There is no such
I
thing
don't
as
know
a
what
coincidence.
exactly, but there has to be.
Very well.
The lion's voice seemed oddly loud in the silence.
Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors? Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this Zero says.
Okay. Thank you. Alright. I should probably call it for tonight soon. I just want to get a little further.
No, that's not what I mean.
I mean, we are gonna do it. The lion shook his head, mildly annoyed.
I'm saying let's find another way.
What if there is no other way?
After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
But we only have 9 hours before we die.
What?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A-Deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
We only searched a deck, not a deck. I don't know which deck it was.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes. I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Well, we know C deck is off limits. Or D deck or something.
Whoa! What the
Hey
hell?
Junpei, you knew this.
It's
Why did
completely
you suggest?
submerged.
Damn. If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
I read this as Mountain Dew. I might call it earlier than I think.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about.
Can you feel the water? The prince knelt down and gently drew his hand across it.
See? The water's not flowing.
Oh yeah, he could be able to hear
That
it.
means the
And I would
origin
be
of
able to
the
hear it.
water has been
And we'd be
stopped.
able to see it. It is still water.
Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
And you're saying we won't sink till then?
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance
But
from
it's
this
good to not
point,
have the water
we are
rising.
stuck on A deck and C deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
Ah, you're right.
Aren't we on C deck? I'm so confused.
I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
This one doesn't open either.
Oh, it's got a key.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man. Give me a hand.
You guys need to stop forcing
Using
things.
force, I see. Let's give it a try.
Force is always the best way. I mean, yeah, but like sometimes you're in a puzzle game.
It won't budge.
Don't pull out your back.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with two of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole.
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
A
key,
little
huh?
dingo key, buddy. Or put your eye directly on it. I think I made that joke the
You
first
got a
time.
problem?
Imagine if this blinked, though.
No, I just really doubt
That
we'll
would
find
turn
key
this into
that
a very
easily.
different game. It's the Eye of Sauron. I think this is a great place to save the game. I need to find somebody to read. I need to think about what I'm doing with my life. There's a lot I need to do. Yep. Let's see who's streaming around me. Well. I like streaming. Oh, Ryuzuki Mao is doing a subathon. So let's go. Thank you. I'm always losing my mind. I'll try to stream better so I can get more viewers, and I need to send you the videos. I so need to send you them. I haven't because, oh brother, I have other things, and then you watch the VODs and you tell me when it's funny and I edit. Thank you. Alright. We're reading Ryuzuki Mao. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. I am sleepy. Fall out.